It's one part of his game that he's got to be very good at tonight. Stan Moody, he's got to try and keep Mark Allen at bay, and when he gets a chance then, of course, try and score as heavily as he can. But he's trying to get chances against Mark Allen, and he's so proficient in the safety department now, one of the cleverest players on the circuit. It's going to be hard to try and eke out chances against him. It's going to be a test in its own right.
He's just a bit concerned about that red that's over the left side of the table. He can come back down off the bunch, the left side as he looks at it, but he's frightened of coming into this. So he might have a go at this red. He'd be on the black if it goes in, but he could leave it if he misses it. It's gone safe, so he's okay. Could quite easily have wobbled there and gone over the other corner, but he thought it was worth the risk. One of the questions we're all getting asked again, is there any young players coming through from the UK? Excuse me, but we've got lots from China and that, but this is one young player that could go right to the top, isn't he?
Oh yeah, definitely. As I said, he's had a few good scalps and a few decent runs the last 16, which is not mean feat, you know, with so many good players, of course. Get to the last 16, beat some good players. He's sort of grown in a little bit of stature, you know, in the game, and those scalps give him a bit of confidence. He needs a scalp like someone like Mark Allen, that would give his confidence amazing.
And this is a bit of a chance. Red to the right of the bunch will go up into the corner pocket, and the only red he could really stick up is the one he's going to have a go at, so this is definitely a half chance. He's just having a look to see where he could leave the cue ball and be nicely on the colour without leaving anything easy for Mark. And it's an early half chance here. No, not quite. Well, a long way out actually. So he played it in such a way that he thought he could only leave the one he had a go at, and it's a potential pot for Mark to have a go at here. Doesn't have to, he can send the red all the way around the angles, which is what he's decided to do.
There's a little bit of experience there shown. Didn't attempt the pot. Trying to keep his young opponent at bay. Good return of safety here from Stan.
Well, he did well to miss the red next to the pink, but all safe, even though he can in the blue. See, the blue and the yellow are a great target, but not easy to get behind them from this position. He might have a go at a plant here because he can get the white around the table. This is a free shot at the plant here with safety in mind. He needs an easy starter, doesn't he, Ken, just to get into the game, but he's not going to get it from Mark Allen. He's going to have to work for it.
Yeah, it's not bad. He's played some decent safety shots. And if this runs up behind the green, this could be another one. Just past it. Well, possible pot here for Mark Allen. Well, he's got two. It's one into the left corner and a straight one into this right corner. He's also got red above the black as possible as well. He can find a gap. A few options here. It's so important to get that cue ball tight on the ball cushion. Once the top players get the hand on the table, 9 times out of 10, generally knock one in. Oh, it was very close, wasn't it? Has he got a cover? Yeah, I think he has. Well, this is not straightforward. He's going to try and knock one red onto the other. It's not actually in the jaws of the puck. He has to hit this right. Oh, well played. That was a really, really good shot. Well done. Yeah. Excellent chance. Yeah, lovely plant. He's just got to get this cue ball in a nice position. He's got plenty of options. This looks pretty good. He's on the red just below the black. He can pop this and get onto the black straight after it.
Yeah, it's just a awkward little angle, isn't it? But he's got a little bit to work with. He can pop the red into the... As we look at it there, you have to pop it into the right side of the pocket to get nicely round onto the black. I mean, he could screw it straight back, but I think the follow through. Well, he's going for the screw back. Got to be precise with this. Needs to bounce, and that's not hard enough. I think he should have ran that one around the angles, Ken. He's got quite a margin for error running it around the angles.
Yeah, strange shot. Maybe if he just screwed the cue ball directly back just 4 or 5 inches, he would have been on the black into the corner. Oh, lovely. Very, very good.
Well, when you can pop like that, it doesn't matter where you put the white. That'll settle him down the last few shots, especially that one. Can he get it right this time?
Nine.
Good chance this now. There's at least 4 reds that are available to him. Just needs a little bit of help to get up over the red, so the normal spider will do. Need to make sure you don't put any unwanted side on this. Not a problem.
Yep.
He played that very well. Knocked it off that top cushion, so he has a nice
16.
angle on this red. He can hold for the black.
17.
Quick glance at the scores. That will tell him if he puts this black, he'll go ahead, but still a lot of work to do. Really wanted the cue ball further up the table so he could just hold for black. He can't do that now. He has to go up for Maybe a blue or a ball colour here.
Yeah, and the blue's off its spot, so that doesn't help.
25.
It'll be back on its spot very shortly. So he needs one good positional shot. He can get on to two reds, the one near the pink spot, and there's the one that's just up from the pink that's available. So he'll put the white in a position, he's got a choice. It's going to be a bit awkward. Once again, he's just slightly out of position.
40.
Good recovery.
Okay. 41.
As I mentioned, just above the pink is still on, but the rest are starting to get more difficult. There's three awkward reds. Looks very relaxed, doesn't he, Ken? He looks very comfortable out there.
You know, when you see young players coming into the game, just a few things that you look for. First of all, they set up the cue action, but also how they control themselves around the table. He looks confident. He doesn't look like he's afraid of the situation. He's going to feel nervous. There's no doubt about that. But he looks like he's not afraid of it. He looks good. He's taking these really well so far.
And he can drop in behind that one over near the cushion, so he wanted to be just off the cushion slightly.
42.
Quick glance around at the scoreboard. He's got quite a few to pop yet. Nice we can get on the brown or green here, but make sure of the red.
43.
Got a good angle on the brown. I don't think that one next to the pink would go in the middle pocket, but it certainly goes in the corner. Just watch where he places this cue ball. That's good. It bounces. Very nicely played.
47.
Yeah. Just getting close, another glance at the score. He's going to need two of these reds at least. Lovely.
Okay.
Very, very good. And perfect on the blue. And as you said, then it only goes into this bottom right corner pocket, the red next to the pink, but you can get a nice angle to get close to it. And this is the big shot. This is for the frame, basically. If he can pot this, though he's not left himself. Wonderful angle. It's going to be a little bit awkward. Big shot.
I'll tell you what, he made that look very easy, because that was very awkward the way he had to hold the rest to avoid fouling the blue there. That was an extremely good pot. Now Mark Allen knows as he sits there. Before this started, he knew he was up against a tough opponent. 40 the difference, so Mark will be coming back to the table. It's just two snookers that's needed, and they're sitting nicely for snookers, so it's far from safe here.
And ready 59.
But what a wonderful effort from this very talented young 18-year-old. Mark Allen needs snookers. That'll do nicely. That's a full ball snooker, and they're not easy just coming off one cushion. Got to be careful here. He won't play this with too much pace, because if he missed it, he could leave a free ball, but he'd love to hit this. And he has done. Not a lot of use. If he only needed one snooker, Mark would contemplate potting this red with the black and then playing for the snooker, but because he needs two snookers, he'll be keeping this red on the table. Because you've always got a chance of a free ball.
Once again, good snooker. Can't swear, but too much of a swear around the blue one. Just a little bit awkward this. I'll play this with tons of left-hand side, widen the angle. Oh, it's very hard. Oh, did well. Good hit. And he might end up in the snooker here, Mark Allen. He has done. Nice little ball with that.
I'll tell you what, he had to hit it hard to create the angle. The middle pocket was in the way, so it was a good escape from Stan. But look at this. Have a look at this. This frame is far from over. And there's enough room to slip around the back of this. Oh, no.
Oh.
And all of a sudden, the way these balls are sitting, it's only one snooker that's needed. And he'll be getting a little anxious now because he thought he'd won the frame here.
Yeah, the chance to try and get that cue ball tight behind the pink here. Screwing off the cushion, a bit of right-hand side. Does he get it too hard? He has. He's got cover on the brown, but once again, he's got to be careful here. It's missable. Oh, well played.
I was going to say he could play around behind the green, but he'd go close to potting the red, so that's taking that shot out of the equation. Now, can he get straight through the gap to hit the red? He'll be hoping he can. I think he's just okay here. Oh, the red. Wouldn't be a bad thing to move the green away from there. Yeah, that's much better from Stan's point of view, because the green was in the perfect spot to get in behind. Anxious moments in this opening frame. It's amazing how you can find the gap, and there it is, and enough room to take the pot on. Wow. Steadies himself, just to make absolutely sure. Not quite. Oh, that's not a bad thing to knock the brown over there from Stan's point of view.
And he's got the snooker. An easy hit for Mark Allen here. Off one cushion. He's the treble. Just about.
This is a wonderful shot the young man's played here. Acknowledged by Mark Allen to tap the table there. You'd love to see this red disappear with Stan Moody. You don't want to be losing a frame if your opponent needs a couple of snookers. And that. The tight pockets, the middle pockets are very tight, but that will make him feel a lot better now. Best of 7, first to 3.
And ready, 1.
And Mark's having a think about it. He nods to Leo Scullion, so he concedes this opening frame. So it was that earlier break of 59 that paved the way for Stan Moody to get his first frame on the board. He leads 1-0.